Hello, welcome back. This will be a very short video, once again, with my little Geloso radio. I've made a restoration of this radio some time ago. There is check my videos, there is a long video with the full restoration of the radio. And there's another very short video, it's a little follow-up dealing with the biasing of the output tube. Which is very interesting too. But this time I'm making a video because I use the radio a lot. I use it on a daily basis. I'm here at the bench. I turn on the radio to listen to AM broadcasting. So what was bothering me is that the radio tended to drift, and it drifted quite a lot. I had to constantly let's say every 10-15 minutes I had to go back and correct the tuning of the radio a little bit, so the audio went back to very good quality, but some minutes later it started drifting again. So I took a look at the schematic here and to the part of the oscillator and the RF section, and I realized that these two caps, one was original and one was one that I put. They are two really low quality. One is a ceramic cap, I have it here, this little cap, and the other one was I don't know if I have it. It was another similar ceramic. I use here this little cap for this 500 picofarad and this 50 picofarad capacitor. So what I did, I ordered two mica 1% capacitors, and they're really good capacitors, just to prove that those capacitors could make a difference in the drifting or in the frequencies, if it's stable or not in the frequency of the radio. So I replaced those two capacitors, and it's really day and night. It's not that it's like atomic clock stable, but it's really very stable, and I can leave the radio for an hour or two and maybe slightly touch it a little bit, and it will come to its best peak performance, but I can leave it alone, and the radio it will be really stable, much more usable. So what I did was to replace that little 50 picofarad capacitor and that little 500 picofarad capacitors with two mica 1% capacitors. If you can check, I also then tested this and the mica capacitors. I put I measured the capacitance here and heat it up with the soldering iron, and the capacity drifted away a lot, and with the other mica capacitors there was no issue. They didn't even move, and I heated it up so that I couldn't even, it was very difficult to touch it. It was very hot, but it didn't drift away, so that was really good. So this little video is just about that. I wanted to comment that sometimes, as Paul says in Mr. Carlson's lab channel, he always emphasizes the importance of this the type of capacitor you put in the different sections of your radio or your circuit. In this case, the RF section and the oscillator section of the radio, which can make a really big difference in stability. So I think that's all. The radio I don't think it's working. Yes, it's working there, and it's still perfectly tuned. Some tango there, I don't know. Okay, thank you for listening. Bye bye.